everyone ever wondered what it would be if you were made of wood, if you were a wooden puppet, and then you were turned into a little boy? Pinocchio felt the same way. Today I am going to tell you that wonderful story. This story was published by Ladybird and is one of my very favorites. Pinocchio. This is the story of a piece of wood and how the piece of wood was turned into a real little boy. A man called Geppetto made a puppet out of the wood. As soon as Geppetto had made the puppet, it began to walk and talk. "You can walk and talk just like a real little boy," said Geppetto. He called the puppet Pinocchio. Geppetto had always wanted a little boy of his own. "I wish you could be real boy, Pinocchio," he said. But Geppetto told Pinocchio he had to go to school. Pinocchio was a naughty little puppet. He did not want to go to school, so he ran away into the wood. He met a fairy there. The fairy asked, "Geppetto asked you to go to school. Did you go?" Pinocchio told a lie. He told the fairy he had gone to school. As soon as he told the lie, his nose got longer and longer. "You naughty little puppet," said the fairy. "If you tell lies, your nose will get longer and longer." Pinocchio began to cry, so the fairy made his nose little again. "I want to be good," said Pinocchio. "Can you make me a real boy?" "Yes," said the fairy. "I can make you into a real boy, but you must go back home and be a good boy. Good boys go to school, do as they are told, and not tell lies." "I will be a good boy," said Pinocchio, and off he went. Pinocchio ran all the way home as fast as he could, but when he got home, Geppetto was not at home. He had gone to look for Pinocchio. "I must go to look for Geppetto," said Pinocchio, and off he went. He walked for days and days, but it was no good. Geppetto could not be found. Then Pinocchio met some naughty boys. They took him to Toyland, where they played and played all day long. One day, all the naughty boys in Toyland turned into donkeys. So did Pinocchio. He ran and ran. At last he got to the sea and jumped in. As soon as he was in the water, Pinocchio turned into a puppet. But there was a huge fish in the sea, and it swallowed him in just one bite. There he found Geppetto inside. Pinocchio was so happy he had found Geppetto at last. "I will save you," Pinocchio told Geppetto. "I will help you get out of here." Pinocchio made a huge fire out of all the pieces of wood. The fire made the fish sneeze. Achoo! The fish sneezed Geppetto and Pinocchio back out into the sea. Pinocchio pulled Geppetto out of the water and took him all the way home. Pinocchio got Geppetto into bed and took care of him. Soon, Geppetto was well again. The next day, Pinocchio went to school. Then one day, the fairy came to Geppetto's home. "You are a good little puppet," she told Pinocchio. "You saved Geppetto and took care of him. You did as I told you and you went to school. And so, I will turn you into a real little boy." Pinocchio went to find Geppetto. "Look at me," he said. "I am a real boy at last." And he began to jump for joy. Geppetto jumped for joy too. Geppetto was so happy that he began to cry. "At last, I have my wish. I have a little boy all of my own." And that is the story of how a piece of wood became a real little boy. My friends, we learned a very good lesson today. You shouldn't tell lies, or else your nose will become long, 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 just like Pinocchio. Thank you.